Alright, you guys, so I am just fresh out of the shower, going to use this. It says just to cleanse and steam your face, not to exfoliate. So that's a little weird for me because as an esthetician, usually we exfoliate your skin before we do any kind of extraction. So it says not to, so I'm not going to. I'm going to steam my face for about 3 to 5 minutes. It's already a little bit steamed because of the shower, but I'm going to go ahead and do it probably about 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to go ahead and start sucking with the camera so that I can show you guys how to use it, and that way you don't bruise yourselves. Also, throughout this quarantine, I definitely have not been exfoliating or doing a mask nearly as much as I used to, so my skin is a little jacked up. Don't judge. I'm fully expecting a ton of junk to come out my skin. Also, my face does break out pretty bad at least once a month, so thank goodness today happens to be that day, and this is the day that this came in the mail, so I'm super excited that a bunch of goodies are going to come out. So stay tuned. So it's been about 3 minutes. I'm going to steam my face for 2 more. The importance of steaming your face is it's going to really open up those pores so that when you do go to an extract, it's not going to damage the skin as much, and it's really going to be able to just pull out everything. So stay tuned. Alright, so it's been 5 minutes. My face, so this is like the before, you guys. My face is terrible right now. Like even my nose, like it's terrible right now. So I'm excited. Let's start it. Alright, so you can see that I bruised my lip, and I only barely did it right here. So the reason why it bruises is if you don't have the skin pulled tight. So I was trying to just use my tongue, but if the section's too tight and you can't let it go, then you will bruise. And this doesn't have like a turn off section. You either just keep pushing it down and on the one, and I had it too high for this area anyway. So you do get like little hickeys. That should go away in a couple days, but unfortunately that's where it's at. I only did like right here around my eyebrows a little bit, and then my nose mostly because that has a lot of blackheads, and my face dried out before I can get anywhere else, and I don't want to do it on dry skin because you will bruise a lot easier as well. So you want to make sure it's hydrated with some steam. Those pores are opened so that this doesn't happen, because it happens really fast, really easy. And this happened probably in like 2 seconds. I didn't even have it on that high, and I barely was moving it like that, and I can tell instantly that it was bruising, so I had to remove it as quickly as I possibly could. Otherwise, it would have just kept going all the way across wherever I went. So be very mindful of that. Also, if you have any kind of blood thinners or anything like that, your face will definitely bruise a lot easier. I don't, so imagine if I did, this would be a lot worse. But got tons of goodies out of my nose. don't know that you can really tell. There's still some, but I didn't want to bruise my nose. So there you go. So super quick, I just want to explain this one. Maybe you saw it when I was charging it earlier. Has 5 different, I don't know if you can see it, 5 different speeds. You always want to start out at 1, work your way up. I never even got to 5. I think right here I was doing level 3, and it probably should have been a 1 or a 2. The skin right here is a little bit thicker and thinner than like maybe on your nose. So there's that. It has a little camera right in the middle, and then those 6, or I think there's 8. There's 8 little dots around it. That's the LED lights. So it's basically the flash of the camera. This thing is pretty nifty. I will say though, it is hard to get rid of the suction once it's on your skin. There's no like release button, where like mine at the spa has a little hole, and I plug it with my finger while I'm using it, and I let go to immediately release suction so I don't bruise someone. So at-home ones are a lot easier to bruise. So I will say that. However, this is pretty cool. It does have 2 different heads. I didn't bring the other one in here. This one, it was just a circle, is for acne and like pulling out blackheads. The other one is an oval, and that is more for like firming the skin and anti-aging. Any fine lines and wrinkles, you do it on a lower section, and you do it all over your face. It does say to leave it around, not to leave it on your skin for more than 3 seconds. I moved mine a little bit quicker in my video because, again, I didn't want it to do what I did here. I didn't want my whole face to be bruised. So I did move it a little bit faster than 3 seconds. You're also not supposed to go around the face too much, but that would be pretty much the only things I wanted to let you guys know, so that if you do buy one, you know how to prevent any kind of damage to your skin. If you can find one that has a turn off section easily, excuse me, that would be good. If not, make sure your skin's taut, which is really basically pulling it tight, and then you can pull it off a little bit easier, if that makes sense. If you have any questions, drop them below. Otherwise, I hope you have a great night.